Huh?
You're moving.
Hey, I'm a miracle of modern medicine.
All set? Okay, Coach, thanks for joining us
Yep.
today. We are halfway through the non-conference schedule, 7 games into a 14-game non-conference schedule. Can you just assess where you think your team's at right now?
Yeah, I think we're ahead. You know, we have some benchmarks that we look for and some things we measure it by. So I think the trip to Italy obviously has part to do with that. I also think the fact that our returners are a year into the process and we were able to move a little faster. And the way I kind of dissect that is we've won 2 close games. And I don't think you win close games. I don't think you execute. We've executed some out of timeouts better than we did really late in the year last year. And I think just the way their attention to detail, they're recovering well, they're using their off days to their advantage, they're getting in the gym. So I didn't realize we were halfway through. Jerry, thanks for scaring me to death. No, I think we're ahead of where we had hoped to be, and we'll get a really good challenge to start this second half of it going to Iowa State.
Just knowing the height advantage clearly that they pose, was there any maybe focus on box out drills or anything like that this weekend?
Try to turn them into speed rebounds. You know, they shoot some threes, we'll shoot threes. They're really good on the boards. We've been holding our own in there. I think turn them into speed rebounds is to help. The problem comes with trying to defend them. They will post our guards up, so we've got we'll work on some stuff today with our guys practice squad out there. We're fortunate this year that our guys practice squad all has some size, so we'll be able to simulate it. We wouldn't be able to do it otherwise if we didn't have use of those guys. There's no way we'd be able to simulate it in practice, but we'll try to do some things, try to speed him up a little bit. You know, he's kind of known as an offensive tactician. He's a friend of mine, a guy that was really helpful for me getting into the game back in the very early days of my career. So I've been following his career for a long time. He's an offensive genius. So they will have a plan for us no matter what, but that is a concern. But the way we always talk about it in the locker room is as hard as it is to guard them on one end, and you be equally as hard to guard on the other end. I would hate to be on their end trying to be 6'2", trying to guard Mal or Lexus or one of those guys. So we try to even that out on both ends, but rebounding is always going to be an issue and a concern. But we'll try to do it as a pack.
Speaking of Alexis, I think she's like 11 of her last 52 or something like that. Is there something going on with her?
No, it's that thing, it's an adjustment. She adjusted fast. I would have expected it maybe to go the other way. I would have thought her to start maybe 11 for 52 and then hit a slump. But she's going to be a 42% shooter over the course of the year. I think what it is people have seen her now. I think initially people weren't really sure, so they left her open. They were going to guard the others, and then she got some really clean looks. I think her shots have been harder. They've been a little bit more contested. A couple of them maybe even rushed. And when you're a kid like that and you're trying to shoot your team into it, sometimes it can be even extra hard. It was not a great shooting environment in Nashville. Jerry's shaking her head. Anybody that was in there, we go out as coaches and we shoot a little bit before practice and games, and it was a tough shooting environment. It was just tough. So I don't want her to get her head down. If y'all know me well enough to know I'm going to tell her to shoot it every time she's open. So if she can take those same 52 shots, the next 52, I bet she makes 30 of them.